At the 17th Economic Cooperation Organization Summit in Azerbaijan's Khankendi city, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif called for stronger regional collaboration amid escalating global instability. Addressing leaders of the 10-nation Eurasian bloc, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said the geopolitical tensions such as the Iran-Israel conflict and Indian aggression towards Pakistan have underscored the urgent need for unity in the region. He described the ECO as Pakistan's best hope for a collective response to growing challenges. Referring to the recent 12-day war between Iran and Israel, the Prime Minister condemned what he called the unlawful, uncalled for, and unjustified Israeli attack on Iran, calling it a dangerous trend destabilizing the region. He offered condolences for those killed in the strikes, which Iran's health ministry reported as 627 dead and 4,870 injured.
The evolving global landscape being redefined by rapid technological changes, growing interdependence, and expanding frontiers of knowledge has made regional cooperation all the more essential for dealing emerging challenges, bridging economic divides, and unlocking shared prosperity. Within this context, the Economic Cooperation Organization represents our best hope, and Pakistan is proud partner with its brotherly member states in these collective endeavors.
He also criticized India's hostility towards Pakistan following the April 22 attack in India illegally occupied Kashmir. 22nd attack in India illegally occupied Kashmir's Pahalgam that killed 26 tourists. India launched missile strikes against Pakistan on multiple cities, blaming Pakistan for the attack without evidence. In retaliation, Pakistan downed 5 Indian jets and launched counter-strikes. The crisis was diffused after US intervention on May 10th, which led to a ceasefire.
The unprovoked and reckless Indian hostility directed towards Pakistan after an unfortunate incident in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir was yet another attempt to destabilize regional peace. The world witnessed the steadfast resolve of our valiant armed forces under the able leadership of the Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir.
He also accused India of attempting to weaponize water by holding the Indus Water Treaty in abeyance. He condemned India's refusal to honor a recent ruling by the Permanent Court of Arbitration in The Hague, which declared that India cannot unilaterally suspend the treaty. Prime Minister Shehbaz said that Pakistan would consider any violation of Indus Treaty as an act of aggression, emphasizing that the Indus water are the lifeline of 240 million Pakistanis.
We are now witnessing a new and alarming trend with India's weaponization of water. India's illegal attempt to defy the World Bank negotiated Indus Water Treaty, as well as its blatant disregard for the recent ruling of the Permanent Court of Arbitration, are completely unacceptable and we reject it with contempt. Waters of the Indus are the lifeline for Pakistan's 240 million people.
Turning to Gaza, the Prime Minister expressed grave concern over the humanitarian crisis, saying over 57,000 Palestinians have been killed since 7 October 2023. He said the region has descended into a man-made catastrophe, where even UN humanitarian workers were being targeted. He declared Pakistan's firm stance against atrocities committed in Gaza, Indian-occupied Kashmir, or Iran. On climate change, Prime Minister Shehbaz highlighted Pakistan's 4RF framework, resilience, recovery, rehabilitation, and reconstruction, and proposed regional initiatives such as low-emission corridors, a regional carbon market, and a disaster-resistant system.
Excellencies, unfortunately, the world has been witnessing an unprecedented man-made catastrophe in Gaza, a region that has descended into an abyss of perpetual suffering. It is as if humanity no longer exists, while famine looms large. Humanitarian workers, including UN personnel, are being attacked by Israel with impunity to deliberately cut off the only lifeline of the helpless and starving people of Gaza.
Earlier, the Prime Minister met Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev. Both leaders expressed satisfaction with ongoing investment discussions and agreed to enhance cooperation in trade and investment. Prime Minister Shehbaz invited President Aliyev to visit Pakistan and lauded Azerbaijan's proactive role in hosting the ECO summit. Meanwhile, in Pakistan, the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa PDMA issued a gulf warning due to heavy rains, increasing the risk of glacial lake outburst flood in Chitral, Swat, Tir, and Kohistan. Over 7.1 million people remain vulnerable. Rescue teams have been placed on alert and awareness campaigns launched to reduce potential losses. And in Karachi, over 5,500 police personnel have been deployed to secure 8 Muharram processions with army support and surveillance in place. Authorities have urged the public to remain vigilant and follow traffic diversions issued for the 8th to 10th Muharram processions across the city.